Okay, dear students, so here I am Asha Didiji, faculty with the Vidya Bharati institutions, and today we will see the question and answers of the chapter Fire, Friend and Foe of Class 7 NCERT Honeycomb book. So, students, this is a very interesting chapter which is giving us the information regarding friend, that how it can be a friend and how also it can be a foe and enemy. So let's check out the question and answers of this chapter here. Question number 1. Mark the correct answer in which the following. So number 1 question is, early man was frightened of number A, lightning and volcanoes, number B, the damage caused by them, number C, fire. So students, here the answer is C. Since the early men were just discovering the fire, so at first in the starting they were little bit of frightened about the fire. Okay. Now question number 2. A fire is an energy, fire is heat and light, or fire is the result of a chemical reaction. So as I told you in the class, fire is the result of a chemical reaction. So here number 2's answer is C option. Question number 2 is asking to arrange these 1, 2, 3, 4 in the correct order. So students, the answer is here. The correct order is 4, 2, 3, 1. First one is oxygen combines with carbon and hydrogen. Then a chemical reaction takes place, number 2. Then number 3, energy in the form of heat and light is released. Then number 1, that is fire. Okay students, so the correct order is 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay students, now we are in page number 119. Question number 1. What do you understand by the flash point of a fuel? So the answer is, flash point is the lowest temperature at which a material start to burn. The lower the flash point, the easier it is to ignite the material. Okay students, so flash point means the temperature, the lowest temperature at which a substance starts to burn. It can be a paper, candle, anything. The lowest temperature at which it starts to burn, we call it flash point. Okay, so every material has a flash point. Okay, and the lower is the flash point, the higher is the ignition of the material. That for example, if a matter has a ignition point of less, then it will catch fire more easily. Okay. Question number 2. First question, what are the some common uses of fire? So the answer is, fire has been used for cooking, generating heat and light. Okay students, so this is just a common answer that you all can answer, right? Like we are using fire in our home for warming ourselves in winter, for cooking and for lighting purposes. Okay. Now number 2, in what sense is it a bad master? Answer, fire is a bad master because at high temperature it can burn any object. So yes students, be aware of fire. Do not play with fire, okay? Because at high temperature fire can burn anything, even it can burn us also. Okay. Question number 4 asking, what are the 3 main ways in which a fire can be controlled or put out? So the answer is, the 3 main ways in which a fire can be controlled or put out are, number 1, by taking away the fuel, number 2, stopping the supply of oxygen, and number 3, by lowering down the temperature around the fuel so that the fuel is not able to attain its flash point. Okay students, so these are the 3 ways with which you can just pull out the fire from anything. Okay. Question number 6. Why does a burning candle go out when you blow on it? Answer, when we blow, we actually blowing the carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide molecules are heavier, which pushed oxygen away from wick. It cannot react with wax anymore. This makes the flame go out. Okay students, understanding this? Like as we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. So when a candle is burning and when we are blowing that candle, actually what we are doing, we are releasing carbon dioxide from our mouth, and that carbon dioxide molecules are replacing the oxygen molecules. So here what we are doing, we are breaking the chemical reaction between oxygen and the wick. Thus the flame goes out. Okay students. Question number 7. Spraying water is not a good way of putting out an oil fire or an electrical fire. Why not? So the answer is, if water is sprayed onto an oil fire, then the oil will float to the top of the water and continue to burn. Second, and spraying water on electrical fire can cause electrical shock that is dangerous. Therefore, spraying water is not a good way of putting out an oil fire or an electrical fire. So students, here the explanation is that like water is flowing, right? So when water is we are spraying over the oil, then that oil will float on the above of the water and that will continue to burn. So this can be dangerous, okay? And we know in electrical circuit there is current, but and water is also a good conductor of electricity. So when we will throw water on electric shock, then it can be dangerous because we can get the shock, okay? So both the ways are wrong for putting off the fire on oil fire or on electrical wire. So we should not spray water over these two things, okay? Question number 8. What are the some of the things you should do to prevent a fire at home and in the school? So students, the answer you all can write, okay? But also I have written, so look at here. Prevention from fire at home and school are as follows. Number 1, fit smoke alarms and fire extinguisher in homes and schools. As you can see in our library and labs, we are having fire extinguisher, okay? Number 2, take care before you leave the gas stove unattended. It is very important, students, to take care of the gas stove and do not leave it unattended, okay? Number 3, non-cooking equipment such as plastic, towel, etc. must be kept away from the gas stove. Why? Because plastic and towels can catch fire easily, okay students? So that's why we should keep it away from the gas stove. Number 4, electrical appliances such as room heaters should be kept away from furnishing and flammable items, okay students? Otherwise room heater might catch the things which can catch fires, okay? So it is good to place away the flammable items from the heaters, okay? So students, from this way we have completed all the question and answers of the chapter Fire, Friend and Foe. So all of you write in your copy with the well and good handwriting and learn it, okay? And stay safe, happy, and all the very best for your studies. Take care.